Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't remember if I've done a reading for you before. Having a little trouble with my throat today. But so I like to explain real quick kind of how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. And I try to describe the picture the best I can. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. And they'll go, oh, I know what she's talking about. Sometimes you'll have to stretch it outside the box a little bit because I won't get all the details. Details are none of my business. They'll give me just enough so you should know what they're referring to. So we're going to talk to Haley. She's kind of singing. She's singing something called Sweet, Sweet Nothings. Sweet, Sweet Nothings. I have no idea. She's singing it very softly. Hang on. Let me ask Alexa. Well, what she brought up was a song called Sweet Nothing by Taylor Swift. And I'm not real familiar with that song. But go Google it, YouTube it, whatever. There'll be a message in there for you from her to you. She's saying my card for today she wants for you. And I just pulled this while I was sitting there listening to music because I hadn't pulled my card yet or lit my sage. And surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. She says to write down the affirmation, I have faith that all is well, and put it on a sticky note on your refrigerator, your mirror, whatever you're going to see on a daily basis. And say that to yourself when you walk by and look at it. I have faith that all is well. She says, because all is well. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. It still turns out for the better. And she's not saying on what subject, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. She's not specifying what it's about. Or if it's just general about everything. She's talking about you. She's talking about you changing a diaper. And I know the picture you sent me was probably nothing recent. I mean, like, where that child would still have a diaper. So I don't know if you have one that young, a grandkid that young. I have no idea how old you are. Or if there's one on the way somewhere close to you or yourself. Sometimes they just throw random things out there. She's saying your hair is beautiful. Sorry. She taps me on the head. She says, I'm talking to you, Rhonda. I'm talking to you. And my hair looks pretty crappy right now. And I'm getting ready to change the color. She said, isn't my cousin just beautiful? She's gorgeous inside and out. She doesn't realize that she's that beautiful inside. She doesn't give herself enough credit. She says you need to believe that more. She says when you guys were little, 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 that you were her right-hand man. Even though she didn't see you all the time, you were her right-hand man. She felt very safe around you, looked up to you. Even if she's older, she still looked up to you. Okay, she's talking about fairies. When you see a fairy, think of me. And then she's like got the little pixie dust, little fairy dust that twinkles and comes down. I don't know, when you guys were real little, did you guys pretend you did that to each other or something like that? Whenever you see fairies, think of me. So you could see fairies in a movie, you can see them on a billboard, you could see them on a picture walking through the store or magazine walking through the store, on Facebook, doesn't matter where you see them. I always ask them for unique signs, just something just for you. Maybe you have a picture of a fairy in your house. Remember what you did yesterday. Hey, hang on, I'm asking her something. She says, yes, she means yesterday. So whenever you see this, something that you did yesterday, I would assume it would be something different than your normal everyday activity. She's showing a birthday cake. You or her or somebody real close to you is coming up, birthday's coming up real quick. She's acknowledging that person. She says you can be anybody you want to be. You can be anybody you want to be if you want to take the steps towards it. Just believe in yourself. And she's also referring to, how do I put this? Somebody else can be anybody, anything they want to be. Anybody they want to be. But they may not be that person. She's got two totally opposite things, and she's saying with the same thing. The other one, let's just say somebody portrays themselves on Facebook or Instagram or something, and they're all clean cut, and show a big airplane behind them, because I'm thinking of somebody like that right now. And they look like all that because they can, but they're not. They're not all that. So when you run into somebody like that, you need to kind of check it out a little closer, because she says they may not be all that. And I actually know somebody this just happened to, where actually they looked good and all that, but the real person is not a good person. But they presented themselves that way. It's almost like a little warning. So I don't know if you're talking to somebody like that or somebody, I don't know. It's kind of like a little warning. She says, check them out deeper. I wouldn't want to see you hurt. So I'm guessing this is somebody of the opposite sex that maybe caught your eye, or has, or is just getting ready to. Again, she says, check them out a little deeper. She says, remember when we used to play jump rope? Do kids even do that anymore? Remember when we used to play jump rope? And she's showing not just single one person jump rope, where you got two people and you got the third one jumping the rope as they're spinning it, and then the two people pull back and make the jump rope real tight, and it would stop or kind of trip somebody or something. She says it's kind of like pranking. So maybe there's somebody in particular, maybe it was her, or maybe she did it to you. Maybe she was one of the ones flipping the rope. Or maybe there's somebody in particular you guys used to do this to. She says sometimes you will. I don't know if she has done it. I feel like she has done it, but she's going to do it. You'll notice it now. You'll get like this little whiff of this real light, kind of sweet perfume. Just a real light, sweet, kind of flowery perfume. And you can get it in your car, outside, going through the store. You might just get a little whiff of it. Usually it's not a big cloud, it's not real strong. And that's her letting you know that she's around. So when you get that or any sign that you think is her, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. It always helps to ask. And that's your free will choice. If you don't want signs, don't ask. I love you very much. You were so much fun. Say hi to the rest of the family for me. I pop in on cousin J. Your name doesn't start the letter J. Don't know if it's male or female. I just love my family. Each and every one of you. Excuse me. Said my throat's been kind of kicking my butt today. She says, guess what? I don't hurt anymore. I don't know if she's talking about physically or emotionally. I don't hurt anymore. She's happy. She's got a big smile on her face. She's very content. Content is more the word I would use. I'm fine. I want you to know I'm fine. And all is well. And what was that on that? I have faith that all is well. She wants to make sure that you put that up somewhere because all is well. Don't sweat the small stuff because in the end, later on, the small stuff won't matter. So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill, she says, because it's not worth it. And wait till you get where I'm at, you'll see that. Because it's all beautiful. And so are you. Something about, she said pretty, and then she shows me a rainbow. So know that a rainbow will be another sign from her. And it can be a picture, it can be in a movie. Doesn't matter where you see the rainbow at. She says, know that that is my smile, even though it's upside down. Just imagine it, how beautiful a rainbow is, and turn it around the other way, and that's my smile. I've never heard that before. That's pretty cool. And people are always saying, turn that smile upside down, or turn that frown upside down. She says, I feel very honored that you wanted to hear from me. Auntie. She's talking about Auntie. Auntie. She's acknowledging. Now, I don't know whether that would be your mother or maybe there's another one. She's not being real specific. She says, I just want to honor her because she was always so sweet to me, even when I got in trouble. Even when I got in trouble. She didn't get that mad at me. With that, she's going to leave. She says, I hope I get to talk to you again someday. I think you know I'm around. You maybe don't acknowledge that you know I'm around, but somewhere in there, you know I'm around you. And then I still love you because love never dies. Trying to hear what she says. She's trying to say a word. It's like she gets real close to your ear, trying to say something, but it's so soft. So if you think you hear something in one ear, or you get a buzzing in one ear, or like when Bob comes in, sometimes he can make my ear turn bright red, feel like it's on fire, because his energy is so strong. That, yeah. So she's trying to say something, but she's not telling me what she's trying to say. It's kind of like a code word, and she's not giving it up to me. So if you think you hear that in one ear, because she's very close, very soft, know that that's her. If you can't understand her, if you think she might be trying to say something, tell her, I don't understand you. You're going to have to change your vibration so I can understand the word. And I love you. And with that, she's leaving. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.